Hi all, today I'm talking about the Medfusion 3500, which is our new syringe pump, and I just kind of want to go over how to use it. So as you can see, I've already primed this new tubing that we have for the syringe. It's a lot smaller. Packaging looks like this. And it is in Central Supply. There's also some sets in the supervisor office. You can see that I threaded it through here. I've also, after I've primed it, I've clamped it off. I've also, I'm going to show you this, put it through here. So to open this, you just push down and you can open it to the right and bring it closer, and that kind of clamps right where the syringe is. These little hands go over that. This little notch here goes in between this notch, and this here that moves left to right kind of just comes down securely like that. So after I've kind of set it up that way, I turn it on, and it takes a little bit to warm up. This machine is really good for those antibiotics that we're using now that are IV push that have to be more than 5 minutes. So if you have one of those, this would be perfect for that. It's going to give you a set of options when you turn it on, and the preferred one right now is the dose over time, the third one. We're going to press 3, and then it's going to ask you to confirm dose over time, so you say yes. It's going to ask you to select the syringe model. So as you can tell on our syringes, like the one that we have here, says BD on there. So then I'm going to go back to the options and look for BD, which is number 1. So we're going to select 1. You can already tell that it's selected BD, and it knows that it's 10 mLs by the way that we set it up. If you hadn't already put your syringe in the pump like that, it's going to start beeping at you right now until you set it up the way I have, and then you can confirm it. So if you want to set it up afterwards, that's fine too. So it's just asking for you to confirm it, so we're going to confirm. It's going to ask you to select the concentration units. So usually you're going to be working in grams or milligrams, but there's other selections here. I'm going to choose milligram, which is 2. It's going to say how many milligrams per ml. I'm going to say, for example, 10 per ml, and I'm going to enter. Press the number of delivery units, so we're still in milligrams, so 1. And now it's asking you to enter the total dose. So since we have 10 mLs and they're at 10 mLs an hour, I'm going to put 100. Now it's going to ask you for the time. So we're going to say that this one has to run over 15 minutes. And you can tell that it's an hour, minute. Okay. I'm going to put 15 for 15 minutes. Enter. And now we don't need to press any keys to prime because we've already manually primed it. So now you're just going to verify what it is. The rate is 40 mLs an hour. The dose is 100. So it looks like we're good to go. And we're going to hook this up to the patient. Okay. You're of course going to unclamp it at that time. And you're going to press start. I don't know if you can see, but it goes really slowly. I'll put it here. You can already see that a drop came down. So that's how it works. Thank you all.